This week in Come Follow Me, we're studying Exodus 7 through 13, where we learn about the plagues of Pharaoh. And the linguistic structure of this narrative creates an important polemic or attack on the gods of Egypt. These plagues are polysemic, layered arguments that are speaking on many levels all at once. The first level is all about God freeing the children of Israel, but poetically, other layers are demonstrating the supremacy of Israel's Elohim over all other gods. Hey everyone, my name is Jared Lambert. I'm a historical linguist, bringing you linguistic insights to deepen your scripture study. And today I'm excited to show you the linguistic breakdown of the plagues of the Pharaoh. The etymological poetry starts with the Nile. In the Egyptian theology, the Nile represented life. It was economy, it was food, it was survival, and it was tied to divinity in Egypt's understanding. Linguistically, the Egyptians referred to it as Iteru, or the river, as in the main river of life, the central artery of existence. Everything in Egypt flowed from it. The Nile was connected to the Egyptian god Hapi, the god of life, shown in the annual flooding of the Nile that would bring crops and ultimately life. And that flooding was a cyclical renewal. Each year functioned like a resurrection pattern, where the land would be brought back to life through the waters. So when the Nile turns to blood, the symbol of death, it is a direct assault, a polemic inversion of what Egypt understood to be its source of life. Now it becomes the source of the death that is to come. What was flowing, sustaining, and generative is now unusable, corrupted, and dead. Even the Hebrew carries an additional layer of poetry. The word for blood in Hebrew is dam, and represents life only when it is within the body. But dam is representative of death if it is outside of the body. So the image of the Nile filled with dam in Hebrew linguistics is clear. It is life poured out, life lost. The very thing Egypt trusted to sustain life now bears witness to its removal, the foreshadowing of the blood of the Egyptians' children, now marked for death if they do not let the slaves go. And this is only the beginning of the pattern, because the Nile forward, Pharaoh, in resisting Elohim, begins to sacrifice every support system Egypt depends on for life. The river is struck, the land is undone, the body is afflicted, the heavens go dark. And one by one, everything that sustained Egypt collapses under the weight of that resistance. What the text is showing us is a pattern of decreation, an unraveling of the very structures that make life possible, written in deliberate parallel to Elohim's creation narrative, until all that remains is the truth the narrative has been building from the beginning. There is none like Elohim in all the earth. And once you see that pattern, you begin to recognize it everywhere. If you want to keep learning more and go deeper into this week's study, be sure to go to veiledroots.com and sign up for the Come Follow Me course, where we'll dive into the plagues of Egypt, uncover the layers built into the text, because the language of Scripture is always doing so much more just behind the text.